seconds is a lot shorter than you think it is.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Depends on what you're doing.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that,
Oh,
You have a lot of dollars.
I'd have to pay people.
no. Thank you, everybody, for joining us once again for a table read of Star Trek Next Generation. Today it's Season 2, Episode 3, Elementary Dear Data, featuring Data Below. Actually, I have the whole cast here. We've got Leon Idol, Words of Paradise. How are you doing today?
I'm doing lovely. This is my 4th stream of the day. There may be a 5th after this. I still have to set up mine for tomorrow. I'm tired, but I took a 5-hour energy shot, and I'm gonna pour my first drink of the night. So let's do it.
All right. Darnell, you've been in the backstage for about an hour.
yeah, I got no life. No, I put my kids to bed.
Sticky back there.
I put my kid. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to clean up before I got here. It was just too much.
Well, thanks for being here. If you're on time, you're late. Is that the phrase? I don't know. I'm a chick, so
Oh,
whatever.
wow, so you're always late.
Sammy,
Oh, congratulations.
how's it going, Sammy?
Oh, it's going good.
Doing good?
I
saw
see
your,
you redecorated.
Good. Yeah, it's Gothy Moxie all month long. I made decisions were made. I have to come up with something for me because I can't just become Gothy Moxie like permanently. I've got to do something else. But Sammy,
I think you can.
hush
Next
you.
month, Cowgirl Moxie.
Cowgirl Moxie.
Ooh.
You are on
I'm
Space
tired.
Couch today. A very fun episode over with a friend of the channel, Brian Gropner.
Of the channel.
Super fun episode.
Thank you,
to see
thank
the-
you. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Good to see the cross
You know,
pollination.
it's very much kind of my like my take on my show where I get a bunch of different people on and go, hey, we're not going to talk about games or anything. So he's like, Skeletor, Mumra. I was like, okay, or Cobra Commander, who's the best villain? I was like, this is my type of fucking interview.
Megatron.
So, that was
Very fun interview. Glad to see it. Thank you for coming back. And you are. Oh, we'll go over the cast in a little bit. For that, we'll save that for that slide. TEBOW, you're
me?
looking very ZZ Topish these days. How are you?
ZZ Top. This is not ZZ Top. Okay. I'm
To
just
be
letting it
fair, you're the
go.
one that threw the ZZ Topness out there. I'm just repeating your words.
You
To be
know, I
fair,
don't know what
right
you're
now he
talking
looks more like he straps a bomb to his vest and runs into a building in the name of Allah.
Ooh.
Like,
about. You know what? I don't have a
Like
piece of
ghosts?
me that's Arab, so damn you. Absolutely not.
Oh,
I am all European here, buddy. Maybe a little bit of local stuff. I don't know. My granddaddy said we were part Cherokee, but I don't know.
now with facial hair like that, you're not.
Oh, no.
I've got Elizabeth Warren's Powwow Chow, Civilized Tribes of whatever.
yeah, shitting
You should
bull.
borrow it sometime. Tiny. Hey, lady.
Howdy doody.
Pleasure seeing you in Vegas. Lots of people.
Yes.
You yelled at them. They didn't see you because they were only looking a certain height. But I love the
Yeah.
sparkles. I love the glitter. You were decked out for me.
Shaming me for walking by you. That's ableism.
Walking by, not looking down is the ableism.
It's mysterious how it works, but
It's
it
reverse
works. It's a thing.
ableism.
But
Yeah,
happy
no,
to have
it's just
you back.
last year I was able to see so many more people and spend time with so many more people. This year, just a lot of different things that just like if someone had told me I was being stalked by someone named Murphy, I would not be surprised. Murphy's Law was just like everywhere to do with this thing from the beginning to
Oh, I
the
thought
end.
RoboCop was following you around.
That doesn't mean so much. No. Just a lot of miscommunications in multiple ways, and just a lot of miscommunications on top of it. It was a hell of a week, and I'm so frustrated that I am paying for it so much worse than last year. Where last year I got to do so much more, and this year I did like nothing, and now I'm paying support so much harder.
Oh man.
I'm happy to
thank
be
you.
here tonight and be a part of this because this is always so much fun and it is always so many laughs and
I get asked when we're doing this again a lot. So
Yeah, a ton of people always ask.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, back by popular demand, kind of. Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Tiny. And we'll do another, breakdown of another episode next month. But we got to sprinkle in these readings because they're just way too much fun. And KAIDA, you made it.
Yes, I made it. I'm here. I'm not queer.
Not yet.
But you could be.
At least I don't. So it is Sunday. So it's the Lord's Day. So not today. Not today. You gotta catch me on Friday nights. But yeah, man, we're here to do some lines.
I'm
Doing lines tonight.
I'm looking at Worf and hearing KAIDA's voice. I'm just thinking together.
Yeah, we're here
I'm
to do
loving
some
this.
lines, man. Yeah,
Oh
some
my
lines.
God.
Your Merry
Line
Man.
reading. Line reading.
Your
my
Merry
bad,
Man
yeah.
delivery was something. It was a little lacking. I hope you practiced your Worfness this time. Or your
Gotta-
Pie Man. You're also
I'm-
Pie Man.
I'm able to do the deep voice tonight, so it's all good. I got a little bit of that right there, so not really worried about it too much.
Oh, this is going to be great. Diesel, thanks for
Hey.
joining us this evening.
Yeah, no problem. Does Riker have a
Okay,
bunch to say here, or the ruffian, or am I just gonna sit and chill? I don't know. I hadn't
Pretty
watched
for a
this
lot
in
of it.
forever. I didn't do my homework at all, man.
Me neither.
Just sit there and look pretty and read when you're called upon. all you
Speaking
need.
of which, you
I don't
going with this
huge
goth look for a
books.
while, man? Looks
The
cool,
goth
dude.
look?
Yeah, the goth look, man, or whatever it
It's
is. You got
It's for the month. There was a Griftapalooza and it was a tier like all streams all month long. Gothy Moxie.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I should have dialed it back
but I
a
heard
little
I heard
bit.
you might be going with a cowgirl look, so I'm gonna be watching. But
Might be something
Family.
to that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. God damn it.
Oh,
this
the
is gonna be
KAIDA
great.
from Brett Cooper. Yes, I was on Brett Cooper. Well, yes,
You're
I was.
famous.
I know.
Apparently.
Not a
so.
math singer. Became a YouTube member all on his own.
I was gonna say, yeah, we can hit.
Wow.
Want to do clips just after we roll through some and hit key clips,
guys.
like videos
Sure.
for super. Okay.
And then, let's see. Jerry D. Sills also became a YouTube member all on his own. Thank you.
Jerry's cool people, man.
He is. We'll go ahead and do a clip for him since the next person has a clip all their own. Let's see. Jerry D. Seals. Here we
Just
go.
be happy with your vagina. You got it already. Don't have to make a new one. And if you got a penis, just keep it on it. Don't cut it off.
God.
We
Rules
lost Foxy,
is the
so I guess I'm gonna
best.
take over for a moment. We got the Angry Badger gifted in 5 gifted Moxie Militia memberships. Thank you so much, Badger. And considering this is for you.
Hi! I'm Barney K. Badger, and I'm gonna be your Badger Burger waiter for this evening. Okay, here are some menus. Okay, I'm gonna be right back to Badger for your order.
Oh my
Short
God,
King
so
Rock
many
with-
Bella Ramses.
Roxy with that $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Roxy, coming in hot. Jake Martin gifted in 5 Moxie Militia memberships. And Jake, I mean, you didn't have to. You did. I'm sure she was here. She would tell you that it means you're absolutely loyal to her, or she would just play this. Gorilla Grin out here gifting 1 Moxie Militia membership. Thank you so much, Gorilla Grin. And last but not least, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips member for 5 months. Shout the fuck out. Diesel is the biggest Tron fan I know. To be fair, there aren't very many of them left. But no, for real, thank you so much. They're gaming. Diesel, you got a comment on that?
I am. I am quite. We've been doing like a Tron. We did the original movie like a watch party, and then we're going to do Tron Legacy. I don't even think I realized how big of a fan I was until I started like saying all this stuff behind the scenes and whatnot. So, oh yeah, I do like this stuff. Yeah, Tron's fucking dope, man.
That's good. It's great to be the biggest Tron fan because Sammy is the biggest Troon fan I know.
That's true.
That's why you guys are so close.
That's very true.
I hate this.
KAIDA's already regretting his decision.
Oh,
No, KAIDA
I'll go
loves
back-
KAIDA
we'll
loves
see.
it.
Bro, his cam's off so he can pretend to fall asleep at some point and just kind of slip out of here.
No, dude, he can't steal my fucking thing.
No, my camera.
you do with the camera on.
The only reason my camera is off because I was eating chicken, so I didn't want.
You didn't want to
see that.
enforce your stereotype or something, man?
Not at all.
I got
You didn't get grease on your do-rag, did you?
I wasn't eating that hard. All right.
Did you feel some any?
We out there playing that hip hop and
Hippity hoppity music.
gang banging drive by something or other.
Enzo.
I'll tell you one thing though, there's no more meat left on these bones at all. It ain't all day.
Man, I used to know a dude that would like crack open the bones and like suck the marrow out when we were in elementary school. I was like,
Fucking
dude,
savage.
man,
My grandpa would do that.
Dude, you get some. There's more food in the world.
Dinty Mags are going with Leroy KAIDA.
Wow.
My grandpa would fucking
Oh
crack
my
and suck
God.
that shit out. Like,
Yeah, I know,
thumbs up,
right?
let's
I'm
do
like,
this.
What flavor was my drink? It was actually cranberry lemonade.
I was gonna ask what color your drink was.
Well, that should answer your question.
Oh, did you sorry, StreamYard kicked me out. I had to restart my browser and
I got
everything.
through the yep, it hit the clips, got to the pre-stream fucking legends. We are good to go, girly.
Got Rossi, got Jake, Granola, Real Wade.
All-
How long was I gone? Oh my God.
No,
Okay.
you weren't gone long. I'm just a master at what I do.
That you are. Oh, let's go this way. Let's do this one. Everybody here? Looks like everybody's here. Look at you. All right. So, you ready to jump into this mess? Not everyone did their homework. Not everyone has watched this in a while.
Define homework.
I've seen it. I remember this one. Believe it or not.
Find do.
To be fair,
I'm just here for the ride.
I've
Define
never
pride.
seen this episode, but I actually did watch a couple clips to kind of get a vibe. And the dude who I'm not going to ruin it, but the guy who's the villain is fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
already.
ruin him.
Yeah, he was
Love
bringing the
Moriarty.
heat.
He was the butler on.
Also, I don't
Nanny
think
Show.
Moriarty as a Sherlock Holmes villain is like that big of like a fucking spoiler.
Well, I don't know who watched it. Come on.
Ooh, is this when they had Dr. Pulaski on there? That was a downgrade
Yes.
of a lifetime. Holy shit. They go from season 1 to what's her name, who I didn't even know what MILF was, but I knew that was cool back then. And then they go to her.
Crusher.
Like I remember watching that as a kid. I was like, what happened?
Hey, two drunken seamen.
Hey, yo.
Pulaski was also Pulaski had serious bigotry against androids. Like she was this was one of the big episodes where we deal with the fact that she does not actually respect Data.
You know,
And she's so condescending.
You're watching the episode through like a 2025 mindset when this came out in like 88. So
No,
I mean,
I remember that she hated
Relax.
data, and treated him like a freaking
No, I
like
know.
some kind of puppet or something. Man.
Okay,
This
but
was
What was the toaster?
another
100%
thing
I
too,
know
I very
everything.
much enjoyed going through the script, and then it was just like whore.
Wait, so on that note, this is one of my favorite scripts I've ever looked at. The non-speaking cast list. Let me give you a few of them. There are tarts, prostitutes, two drunken seamen, and two whores.
Cool.
And the
Sounds like a good set.
I'm waiting for one of you inevitably like pause, and we're gonna go whore.
I'll do that.
Please do.
I'll forget my
Whores,
line.
two
and
beggars.
call me back.
Speaking of which, everybody go subscribe to Whore with Nads after this.
Forward the channel.
Under
Whores.
the channel. The Hooers.
The whoas.
Okay, so Elementary Dear Data aired December 5th, 1988. The storyline, when the Enterprise arrives a few days early at its rendezvous point to meet the USS Victory, the crew have a bit of leisure time on their hands. For Data and Geordi LaForge, it means a trip to the holodeck and 221B Baker Street. With Data in the role of Holmes and LaForge as Dr. Watson, they take on a challenge from Dr. Pulaski that Data couldn't solve a genuine mystery. Data has a bit of time adjusting to a real mystery as opposed to one for which he knows the outcome. in giving the holodeck computer its instructions. However, Geordi's specifications for an opponent results in a far superior creation than expected, putting them and the entire ship in danger. You have your usual suspects, main cast crew, and Daniel Davis is Professor Moriarty. Again, he was the butler on The Nanny. Always loved him. Alan Shearman, I don't recall seeing him in anything else. I didn't look at his past, but in this, he reminds me so much of Irwin. He just looks like Irwin. I'm sorry. If he had a mustache.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley's not in this one, thankfully. But
everybody always asks why they keep using the holodeck if it keeps getting them in trouble, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's a show.
Are you actually asking that? Are you kidding? I got a room full of instant horrors in there. You think we're gonna? I don't care. I risk death with like my ex-girlfriends, man.
Or
maybe it'll fall off. Maybe it won't. It's a risk you're willing to take.
Yeah, well, they're all
instant horror. Just
you don't have to worry unless you can get like I don't know holodeck STDs. Would that be hard light STDs?
That's like a computer virus.
I feel like it would itch.
Nature finds a way. So today I've
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So long as your snack of choice is chips.
So today I will be the director. I will be setting the scene, reading the notes, and voicing the computer as required. Leon, you will be Professor Moriarty. Tiny but Fierce will be Pulaski and Troy. TEBOW is the star of the show tonight as Data. Sammy is Geordi. And also Thug, who was not depicted in the actual episode, but there are a couple lines there.
Or has lines.
Not to be confused with the ruffian down there, voiced by Diesel, who is Riker and the ruffian. Darnell is Picard, Captain Picard, and the Prozzy. So the range on this man, born for this.
Yeah.
KAIDA. I don't mean, you're Worf and the Pie Man. So
the cream pie man.
Can we read Footman this episode?
Sure.
I'm playing the cream pie man. That's awesome.
No, you're the bean pie man.
No, the bean pie
man.
Bean pie.
I like cream
meat
pie better.
No, bean pie.
Yeah, but that would be Vice.
A little bit of trivia about the episode. So in the episode, it's not in the script. He actually says merde, the French word for shit. As it was said in a foreign language, it passed the TV censors, sometimes translated as damn in subtitles. This is not a euphemism, but it reflects common usage in French. French conversation is relaxed about the use of swear words with sexual connotations, whose literal translations would be considered very strong or taboo in English. For example, I don't speak French, so I'm not even going to try. Anyone?
Je me fous.
Je me fous.
The Creole. Or Creole man. Literally means I don't give a fuck, but it's used by the French in the same way as mild or I don't care. There were a few goofs, but this one was top goof. Moriarty hands Data a piece of paper upon which is a sketch of the Enterprise, immediately storms off the holodeck and shows the paper to LaForge. As the paper was holographic, it should have vanished. And there's a little bit of conflict, and we'll get there when we get there. But so this goof is saying that the paper should not exist. Yep. And they changed something from the script to the show. When it comes to this, they took the whole part out of the script that would really conflict with the lore of the show and how the holodeck works. But we will get there.
I used to love saying
ready to
things
start?
to people
Ready
in a
to be
foreign language.
teased?
So I would always look to people in Italian. I'd look a girl in the eye and go, "Botana sogolamicchia." That's Italian for whore. Suck my dick.
Cool.
Darnell, you look like you already knew that one.
I know a lot of curse words in different languages. I know a lot of curse words in languages.
I used to work with some Mexicans that taught me some stuff, man. And they were like, "Go say it to this girl," and I'm just like, "Okay." So I went over there and did it, and it was something about your whore.
When I was in 8th grade, we had a foreign exchange student. His name was Ricardo. And the first day they paired me up with him, and the first day we would just point at things, and I'd be like, boobs, and he goes, "Oh, chichis," and I was like,
Wow.
89 you watching across platforms. Thank you so much. Let's get this shit show on the road.
Let's get it going. All right, the teaser. We fade into the exterior of the space. The Enterprise optical. The ship is motionless. Picard.
Captain's log, stardate 424. Fuck, I'm drunk. We have arrived on station at coordinates 3629 Mark 5 847365. Shit! 3 days early for our rendezvous with USS Victory. There's nothing to do now but hold this position and wait.
And then we're on the ship now. Corridor at the turbo lift. As the doors snap open and Data comes out, hurries down the corridor toward the engineering section. He appears concerned about something. And as he hurries from the corridor to the assistant engineer, a pert, redhead female who is on duty. Assistant engineer. Do we have anyone assigned to assistant engineer?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
That's
Commander.
okay. There she is.
Is there a problem? Chief Engineer LaForge called for me. Urgent.
Oh, of course. He's over there with the Victory.
A very puzzled Data heads in the direction indicated. Where Geordi is, then we move to the interior, Geordi's office. Where Geordi is making an adjustment on a computer panel. Data enters.
I just had a strange conversation with your assistant. Although it is 3 days until we rendezvous with Starship Victory, she
believes it's already arrived. But not the Starship, my friend. The original.
There's a pan shot. As Geordi leads Data to an engine room corner we haven't seen so far. It is indeed the Victory sitting there, a nearly completed 5-foot model of it. Geordi leads Data to it, then kneels and begins putting some finishing touches on the model.
This is my gift to the Starship. Victory is Captain Zimbada.
This never gets old.
He closes in on the Victory model, including Geordi's hands establishing scale as he works on it.
Ah, most unusual.
Geordi, Data, and model in a medium shot.
I served as an engineer under him. I wish he'd been in command of this Victory. Win and sail, that's a proper way to move a ship.
Geordi reaches in the model, adjusts something. Camera moving in as Data crouches to watch, puzzled.
But your Starfleet specialty, my friend, is antimatter power, the lithium regulators.
Which is exactly why this fascinates me. Data, it's human nature to love what we don't have. Simpler days. while strangling this wriggling. I was dreaming of his Sam handling and
for those listening, that was while stringing this rigging.
Darnell,
motherfucker, they heard me.
Stringing is ringling.
On Yingling and the
Stadium.
Fuck, man.
Data.
Okay, this is
joking, baby. Make it
this
do
is
what it
not a
do.
computer simulation.
Data, the entire point of something like this is to hand make it.
Data is leaning in, inspecting it even more carefully.
Just as you have used Old England in a hobby of your own.
Geordi, your message said urgent.
And it is, my friend. While we wait for the rendezvous with the Victory, we have time for me to be Watson.
As in Randy Watson.
Produces a package.
More properly, yo, Watson.
Jeez.
I'm a pipe. It is the Sherlock Holmes pipe that Data used once before, and Data is obviously delighted with it. He picks it up, tests the heft of it, moves it to his lips.
That sounded really gay. My Watson?
Lean into it. As Geordi stands, indicates model.
You see my dream adventure? Now let me share in one of yours.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Data considers this, then lists them. Is it Meerschaum? I'm not familiar.
I don't know.
All I'm hearing is like, bow, chicka wow, chicka wow.
It's a Meerschaum pipe.
Oh, okay. So he lifts the pipe to his lips again, plays it as Holmes.
Ah, yes. Yes, my dear colleague. That does only seem fair.
The assistant engineer has entered to check a computer reading, and Geordi beckons to her, indicates the model Victory.
I'll be gone a while, Clancy. See that no one touches this, bitch.
Hi, sir. And where can I reach you?
He can be reached at 221B Baker Street.
Sir?
But the two of them are already exiting. That's the end of the teaser.
Oh my god, that was just a teaser.
That was just the teaser. Oh no. Oh no.
I apologize in advance.
You did.
Toxin for $1.99 says Sammy reading in Oogie Boogie's voice. Lamo.
Oh my god. Second monitor, because I can't have, I already have like you guys and the script. I need to be able to see the chat at the same time.
Golly, man. I just got the hiccups.
At the corridor of the holodeck. Data and Geordi are in front of the holodeck entrance, programming the computer. Geordi, dressed as Watson, is wearing Victorian trousers, waistcoat and tie, jacket and bowler. Data is dressed in the classic style of Sherlock Holmes.
Computer, select at a random mystery by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. While I will play Sherlock Holmes and Lieutenant LaForge will be Dr. Watson.
Program complete. You may enter. The holodeck doors open onto the interior of the holodeck. The sitting room at 221B Baker Street. The digs of Mr. Sherlock Holmes. In the day, the holodeck doors become a wall of Holmes' sitting room. It's all there, a perfect duplication of Sherlock Holmes' famous sitting room.
Excellent.
The unlit oil lamps, the bookcase, the stick rack, the fireplace, and its softly flaming fire within, the jackknife stuck in the mantelpiece, the Persian slipper tobacco pouch, the chemical bottles, a microscope, the deerstalker cap and cape-backed overcoat, the spirit case and gasogene, a pistol, the VR script of bullet holes in one wall.
Look at all of this details, nephew. And everything here has some significance. That was Snoop Dogg. That was the best I could do.
Holmes collected nothing, and neither trinkets nor thoughts which were not specifically significant to him.
Data surveys the room for authenticity. Geordi makes a walk around the room, picking up articles and identifying them. He picks up a tie pin.
This?
The emerald tie pin presented to Holmes by Queen Victoria after he solved the theft of Bruce Partington plans.
He touches a book.
A copy of Whitaker's Almanac, which provided Holmes the key to the secret code in the Valley of Fear.
He picks up a snuff box, finally the snuff box, from the mantle.
The snuff box of Wilhelm Gostreich Sigismund von Ormstein.
Geordi marvels at the detail.
All right. You solve the cases and get the gifts. What do I do?
Primarily as Dr. Watson, you keep a written record of everything I do for later publication.
You his slave.
Fucking racist.
Data steps over and picks up the violin.
And the famous Holmes violin. He purchased this in a pawn shop in Tottenham Court Road for 55 shillings, which he considered a very good investment.
Geordi takes pen in hand to begin the journal.
In the hands of some, the violin is a wondrous thing, equally capable of stirring the soul to the heights of bliss as to the depths of despair.
Christ. He picks up the bow, begins to play his music. It's surprisingly lovely. Camera pans to Geordi as he lowers the pen, impressed.
Incredible, Data. How can you play like that?
Merely throwing myself into the part, Watson.
Jordy picks up his pen again, begins writing.
In the masterful grasp of my friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, the violin ceases to be a musical instrument at all and becomes ...
Data puts down the violin. As outside we hear the clomp of horses' hooves and the yell of a coachman. Thank you, sir.
Watson, we are about to have guests.
Data digs into his pockets for his pipe. There is the sound effect of feet on the stairs, then a knock at the door.
Answer it, Watson. Let's not keep the good inspector waiting.
Who is it?
Who be there?
Who that?
Is it Lestrade? Lestrade. Lestrade. Why Lestrade, of course.
Jordy is on his feet, heading for the door as there comes another knock and Lestrade's voice. Is KAIDA Lestrade?
Am I? Oh wait,
You are.
I am.
You are. You're Lestrade.
Lestrade.
You play three people: Lestrade, Worf, and the Pie Man.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, my
Thank the Almighty, you're available tonight, Holmes. I'm in a deuce of a dilemma.
wait. Pause. We're at Holmes. Or are you there?
Yeah, the one before that.
Holmes, are you there? Holmes, are you there, man?
Comics explain for a $10 super sticker. What is it? What is it? Super pair. Super pair. Thank you, Niat.
I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Thank you, Niat.
What the hell?
Jordy fumbles slightly as he opens the door, and into the room comes Inspector G. Lestrade and a man wearing a double-breasted overcoat and bowler. Lestrade nods at Watson, but crosses quickly toward Holmes as his man, his collar up to partially obscure his face, slides over to the darkest corner of the room and examines the chemistry apparatus there. Doesn't he look like Irwin? With a mustache?
Yeah,
on the left. On the left, he does look like
left. A little bit.
I can see it.
Yeah, I see
Okay,
it.
Lestrade. There you go.
All he
Thank
needs
you.
to do is be beating the shit out of a Grogu doll. And
God, I suck at like British accents. I can't.
It's
Do whatever accent
Pick
you
a different.
can.
Pick a different one.
Like seriously, have you not been noticing?
I don't think Sammy's like show accurate, but it's all good.
Go Jamaican if it feels right.
Rastafari.
Reading Rainbow, motherfucker. Have you watched it?
I could do Jamaican.
Lestrade.
Thank the Almighty, you're available tonight, Holmes. I'm in a deuce of a dilemma.
He sounds high.
Then may I say your perturbation, becomes you, Inspector Lestrade, whilst simultaneously affording me yet another chance to serve Queen and country.
Data, is that the way that Holmes really talked? I'm Keith David now.
Absolutely.
Data steps over to the Persian slipper tobacco pouch, fills his pipe, taps it as Lestrade.
Exactly. You see, this gentleman here, the emissary of a foreign government, he has been the victim of a most accidentally wicked crime.
Rick Sanchez has joined the chat.
The light over Watson's journal has flickered lower. Jordy, not quite sure of how it works, tries to adjust it and breaks Lestrade's concentration as the lamp goes completely dark.
Oh,
Jordy.
Damn! They haven't invented electric lights by now?
What, dear fellow?
Watson, please. Pray go on, Inspector.
Well, to put the matter simply, sorry, I fucked that up. Holmes, this man was accosted by gypsies bent on depriving him of his most valuable possessions. And in the process of picking his pockets clean, the gypsies also happened to bag a photograph of this man was carrying.
Data reaches for the lapel of the man's overcoat and rips it down, tearing it from top to bottom. And from inside the lining of the coat's hem, Data withdraws a photograph, which he hands to the surprised Lestrade.
Great Scott! It's a photograph.
I believe, Inspector, that you will find that this emissary here works not for but against the King of Bohemia, and that photograph of the king and his ex-mistress is to be used as blackmail. Further, upon deeper reflection, you will deduce, as did I, that...
Computer, freeze, program, exit. If you're going to do Rick, I'm going to do Morty.
A set of holodeck exit door appears, parting to reveal the interior corridor of the Enterprise. The holodeck characters freeze. Geordi strides toward the exit.
Where are you going?
I'm done!
But I was just about to reveal that the Sir is in fact a madam, and that...
Forget it, Data.
And Geordi strides out. Data puzzles over matters for a beat, and then he follows. The holodeck doors close behind him. We then go into the interior of 10 Forward. Geordi and Data are sitting at a table near the windows. The Enterprise is not moving.
What was the point of going to the holodeck?
To solve a Sherlock Holmes mystery.
Oh, shit, that's my birthday. October 12th, 88.
What are the odds?
You're lying, Jordy.
Exactly.
No, I'm Jordy.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. But you got them all memorized. The first time someone opens their mouth, you got it solved. So there's really no mystery. If there's no mystery, there's no game. No game, no fun.
No fun, no Jordy.
Jordy out, motherfucker.
Jordan feels like he is being too emphatic.
I'm not angry with you, Data. Really. It's just that we go to all the trouble to arrange time to come on down to the holodeck and to get a proper wardrobe, to get into character, and boom, and it barely gets started, and you jump to the end, motherfucker. See, I was looking forward to the chase.
Well, then I should have extended the sequence of events.
I'm not getting through. The fun of the program is the attempt to solve the mystery.
That is exactly what we were doing.
You're wasting your breath, Lieutenant.
And from behind Dr. Pulaski's voice, Data and Geordi look around to find Pulaski sitting there facing the opposite direction.
A fucking racist.
It's a whore.
Saying that to Data is asking a computer not to compute.
Am I so different from you, Doctor? Can you cease thinking on command?
In medicine, I can face many puzzles to which I do not know the answer.
She's right, Data. You always know the answer.
To feel the thrill of a victory, there must be the possibility of failure. Where's the victory in winning a battle you can't possibly lose?
Are you suggesting that there is some value in losing?
Yes, that's the great teacher. We humans often learn more from a mistake or a failure than we do from an easy success. But not you. All your learning is by rote. To you, it's all memorization, recitation.
I know about all that. Deductive reasoning is Data's strength.
Yes, Holmes as well, but Holmes also understood the human soul, those dark flecks which drive us, which turn the innocent to the evil. That the understanding is beyond Data. It comes from life experience, which he doesn't have, combined with human intuition, for which he cannot be programmed.
Geordi.
I disagree. Totally.
His victory at playing Sherlock Holmes is just a blind mimicry, a collection of bits and bytes of information without any true understanding.
Bitch, you tripping.
I'm going to take that as your version of that next line.
Also known as you're being unfair.
I don't think so, Lieutenant. Your artificial friend wouldn't have a prayer of solving a Holmes mystery which he hasn't read.
I have read them all.
Maybe the computer could create one. Oh shit, it's not me.
Maybe the computer could create one in the style of Holmes where you wouldn't know the outcome?
Question like I said, he wouldn't have a prayer.
I accept your challenge, Doctor.
Good for you, Data.
We will return to the holodeck, and I will dare it to defeat me, and you, madam, are invited to be a witness.
I wouldn't miss it.
Pulaski raises her glass to toast agreement, and she drinks the last swallow, now rises and leads Data away from the table, and Geordi stands to follow. And that's the end of Act 1.
Oh, man, I should have been drinking.
Yeah,
not too late.
Brief intermission for your hostess. I will be right back. Leon, you're at the helm, number 1.
I got you, Curly. All right. Well, first of all, excellent performances all around. I think the MVP is, of course, Sammy. Diesel, where you at, man? Work fucking harder, bro.
I'm reading. Riker says something about 2/3 of the way through.
Riker walks by and puts his foot on a chair, and that's all you see of the episode.
Yeah. He puts his foot over the chair, sits down, stands like he's got back
take some
issues.
time to apologize to the black community.
It's a little late for that, dude. It's a little late for that.
That ship has sailed, man.
Chat, you guys are being wonderful sports about this. Excellent. I'm glad you're all enjoying it. We got Piranha out with all the hearts. We got QJ laughing his ass off. R2 giving a cheeky little. Jake Martin says Beverly Crushers with about 197 Pulaskis. It sounds like a drug when phrased like that, though. Let's see what else we got. Sturgeon, Next Gen has so many life lessons hidden in the episodes. Oh, and then Granola Grand. I remember for 2 months. Sammy, if you would be so kind.
Hold on. I have to move my script. I know who I am. I'm a dude that's playing a dude. Pretending to be a dude.
Costa, he's Jake is just bumming with Costa. Appreciate that.
Give me some crab apple.
AI Sherlock Holmes generated story in 1988. By the way, did this release on your birthday, Sammy? Is that what you were saying?
It did.
Huh.
No, the script was finished. It didn't air till December, but they keep showing October 12th, 1988. That's
Sammy, would you like to tell in the voice of Geordi, Hold My Dushock, how it's going?
Hey,
House at Oaks.
House at Oaks.
They live near me. They live near me.
Yeah, they do.
Good. Okay, well, that sounds threatening.
They're my favorite. Jody, motherfucker. LaForge should have motherfucking bridge.
LaForge out.
Pimping.
That picture is perfect.
In a city where police are outmanned, outgunned, and where the future is corrupted, there's only one last hope. A technological car advanced crime fighting machine of tomorrow, 21st century.
There's no punchline.
I wonder if they ran out of characters, but no, it's just
one
way.
That was good though.
In a world.
Yeah.
Super sticker. Number 1.
Woo!
Chosen One.
I love the Chosen One. Loving him is lots of fun. We love the Chosen One. Not as much as me.
Not as
Me.
much as
I love
me.
ABF.
Thank you, ABF. You absolute fucking winner.
Oh, he loves giving me heart attacks.
Holy shit!
God damn! I just
played
Isn't that more people? That's more people that's in the chat.
Hey, ABF, New Blaster will be live tomorrow. If you ever want to stop by, say what's up to the Negroes.
Rick, you
running
should
around.
just be inviting people to your chat.
Oh, it's such a beautiful number. 69.
69 is close to 50. That's the
69.
best I got since I'd already played the fucking ABF clip. So,
Oh, there's also another one. Let's see.
And I can say thank you to Anna's Greenland. I saw her in the chat. Give me love. Thank you so much.
Score a direct hit.
Going.
what are you trying to do?
Thank you, APF. What?
Never mind. Go on.
I knew kids that used
Yeah,
to.
come
do
on,
that.
guys. I gotta get up for work in 5 hours. Let's,
Oh yeah, in 5 hours. All right.
You'll be
Act
fine.
two.
You agree to this, Sammy.
Oh, I
The
know.
great vessel is parked. My my little pin here, communicator device, keeps wanting to go upside down. Isn't that like the whole like the American flag's upside down and we're in distress?
Something like that.
Leave it.
Yeah.
I might just leave it. Back to the holodeck. Geordi is dressed as Watson, Data is Holmes, and Pulaski in upper-class Victorian finery, layers and layers of it. She fans herself with her hand as Data activates the holodeck console and inputs a sequence.
I've never been so hot in all my life. Are these clothes really necessary?
Nope.
Take them off.
Believe me.
No, don't. Not
Believe me.
Pulaski. She looks like Blanche from Golden Girls.
You mean the hottest Golden Girl?
Oh,
There's no
She's the
whore.
hot one.
She's the
The
whore.
bloody one. The hooer.
Guys, I'm
Jordy.
trying to act. Believe me, you feel out of place without them. Just wait till you
Hold on,
see our
sorry, you have
holodeck.
to wait, Sammy. Yup, definitely enjoying this. The MoxieDame DJ night for 2 months. Thank you so much. Go on, Sammy. Thank you.
May I?
Proceed.
Thank you. Believe me, you feel out of place without them. Just wait until you see our holodeck. You'll swear you've actually been sent back to 19th century England.
Presuming I don't pass out first.
She fans herself all the more, and Data's still inputting as
The Victorians believed that any form of nudity was immoral. In fact, they not only covered up all people from head to toe, but they even went so far as to put skirts and cuffs and sleeves on the arms and legs of furniture.
Weirdos.
I've instructed the computer to give us a Sherlock Holmes type problem, but not one specifically written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
So this will be something new? Something created by the computer?
What's a computer?
Exactly. Will that be sufficient, Doctor?
We'll see.
program complete. You may enter.
That's what she said.
Oh, jeez.
Before we
The
enter,
holodeck doors open, revealing. Oh, go ahead.
Hold my dual shot. Remember, for 3 months, the hottest Golden Girl is whom was cremated last. We know that Andy wrote this, not Katie, because I believe Andy's the only one that would use whom. And then B-Man, remember, for 3 months. You guys need to give it all like Sammy. Do better.
I bet.
All right.
I got you.
Boom, pooter.
Let's
keep going.
I got
We
you.
see
Let's
the
go.
awe on Pulaski's face as she gazes up and down this busy thoroughfare of horse-drawn carts, hansom cabs. There are street vendors, penny postmen, bobbies, street urchins begging for tuppence, barristers in white wigs, businessmen, ladies, lamplighters, tarts, sailors, the full panoply of London denizens, all ignoring the sooty fog and sounds that waft through the scene. Hi, man.
Hey, pies, some are meat, some are sweet. They're all the best pies.
Oh my god, it's a demon.
Seriously, that was so demonic. Very impressive.
Your first visit to the holodeck, Doctor?
The whore approaches a man we will recognize later as Moriarty.
How about you, Gary? Wanna get out of the fog?
He ignores her.
demonic chipmunk.
Oh God, it's a demon whore.
First time on one with this level of sophistication. Now, how does this work? The real London was over 100 square miles in size.
Data starts walking along the block, and Geordi and Pulaski follow closely as Data.
This is no larger than the holodeck, of course, so the computer adjusts by placing images of more distinct perspectives on the holodeck walls.
But the image is so perfect. You would have to touch the wall to know it was there. And the computer fools you in other ways. I say, Holmes, where shall we head? To the theater? Rules? Or perhaps a concert?
Stops walking, likewise freezing Geordi and Pulaski, and Data pulls out his pipe, methodically scans the scene, trying to determine their next move. Suddenly, a Ute springs out of the shadows carrying a sack and running for all he's worth. The Pie Man screams.
Hey, get that nigga! He stole my pies!
Kate, I'm gonna clip that for Arza so he can get that for you.
Damn, man. Oh my God, that cream pie, man. He stole my shit.
To intercept the Ute.
No, it is a ruse. This way.
We follow Data's gesture to see a rather nondescript building by an alley. A brass plaque on the building is unreadable at this distance. Now Data quickly crosses with Geordi and Pulaski right on his heels.
But Data, what's over there?
What are you up to, Data? Tell us.
They have reached the building, and Data is squinting up at a rope which is dangling from a vent in the ceiling over the stoop, just by the front door. A close-up of the rope, we will see momentarily, hanging down, but the door lock and the brass plaque just ahead of it. The plaque reads, Home of the Red-Headed League.
The Running Man was a hoax. The real crime is here, and the intended victim is...
Hey, what was that?
Walking toward them is a florid-faced
What was
gentleman, Jabez Wilson,
What was that?
with a fiery shock of red hair.
That man, Mr. Jabez Wilson, employee of the Red-Headed League, dupe of a gang of criminals.
Data indicates the plaque reads, Home of the Red-Headed League. Where'd it go? Back. The show is out of order from the script sometimes, so I have to jump around. Let's see.
I saw the plaque, the home of the Red-Headed League, and this rope dangling from the vent, which enabled me to deduce that Mr. Jabez Wilson is coming here to meet a most distasteful and untimely demise. From this...
Okay, with
this DJ with a 20 banger says something Pouty did violate me to come here. Leon still colors Twizzler, and why is Sammy leaning so right? Well, I certainly wouldn't want Sammy to lean left. DJ, thank you so much. This is for you, brother.
Just a reminder, chat. Don't matter how many white people you see me around, I'm still just a nigga.
Me too.
Thank
brother.
you, DJ.
Me too.
Data reaches up and pulls the rope.
Oh, that's why I'm leaning so right. You can't see the three-peat sign.
There you go.
Reaches up and pulls the rope, and a snake, yellow with brownish speckles, falls off the rope, hits the ground, slithers away. There it goes. Look at it go.
Fraud. You didn't deduce anything. You simply recognize elements from two different home stories. Fraud.
Reasoning from the general to the specific, is not that the very definition of deduction? Is that not the way Sherlock Holmes worked?
At about this time, the red-headed Mr. Wilson walks closer.
Fraud. Variations on a theme. Now, do you see my point? All he knows is what is stored in his memory banks. Inspiration, original thought. The true strength of Holmes is not possible for our friend. I give you credit for your vast knowledge, but your circuits would just short out when confronted by a truly original mystery. It's elementary, dear Data.
The episode.
We will see who's circuit short out, Doctor.
Jordan leads them back over to the exit.
Motherfucker. Computer. Arch.
And the arch materializes. The street crowd pay no attention except for one man, Moriarty, in background, who eyes it offhandedly.
Are you really sure you want to put yourself through this, Lieutenant? Better wilted laurels than none at all.
Computer.
She's such a bitch.
Oh, my bad.
He's such a bitch.
Yeah, no, she is. All right. Back to Samuel L. Jackson. Computer, override previous programming. All right, now, program that definitely challenges Data.
It has to deal with events he has no previous knowledge of.
Computer, in a Holmesian style, create a mystery to confound Data with an opponent who has the ability to defeat him, motherfucker.
Define parameters of the program.
What does that mean?
The computer wants to know how far to take the motherfucking game.
You mean it's giving you a chance to limit your risk?
No, the parameters will be whatever is necessary to accomplish this directive. Create an adversary capable of defeating motherfucking Data.
Jordy pushes some buttons to
say that DJ with a tin banger. Leon is scared of water. I learned that from Vegas. I see you, you colorless wizard. I have eyes everywhere. I don't like.
I probably woke up my wife.
Ladies in skimpy sci-fi costumes. That sounds like everything I want to be a part of.
Felt.
Oh, we go to the main bridge interior. Angle, including Worf and Riker in the background. Out of the corner of his eye, Worf catches a string reading on his console. Data.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Mr.
My
Worf?
bad. Say it one more time.
Mr. Worf.
What
Worf
was that?
catches a strange reading on his console. Go for it.
What was that?
Riker.
Oh, I got a lot, Lieutenant.
An odd surge of power, sir. It's gone now. Yeah, Worf is country now.
Yes.
Gone
Country
now.
Worf. We're back in the holodeck, the interior London street. The holodeck arch and doors dematerialize. Data and Georgie and Pulaski are standing there where we left them. They're looking at this London street and finding it totally different than when they last saw it. It seems a bit dirtier. People now with a scattering of thugs, prostitutes, and beggars. It has a sense of danger, which wasn't there before.
Interesting. The same London, but slightly different.
Data leading them along the London street, looking for what is going to begin this mystery. Geordie is with them. Pulaski is a step behind. The prostitute comes out of the shadows and approaches Data. This was awesome.
Don't you dare.
Prostitute. Whore. Whore.
Whore.
Whore.
Hello, matey. For a few bob, I could suck your dick.
That's not what that says.
This is not what it said.
That's totally what it said.
That's what it meant.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, is it? Rather hand it over to them.
Data leads the others past them. Data and Georgie as they move. Geordie, as they move along the street, the prostitute motions to a couple of dangerous thugs who are eyeballing Data and Georgie and whisper behind their hands like a couple of thieves who see possible victims. Off to the side, Professor James Moriarty stands there as if momentarily dazed by something.
And he is dazed by a tin banger from DJ. I'm sorry. Nobody's mistaken Kate as a Klingon. He is literally 4 feet too short.
That is so messed.
You,
All right, now. Don't make me take my pants off.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Emphasizing
Lord.
Moriarty as the same prostitute notices his odd look.
Hey, whore.
Is something wrong, Professor?
Moriarty opens his eyes, seems pleased by something.
I feel like a new man. That man used the word arch.
Yeah, you do.
Then I wonder. Arch.
What's happening? And just as it would for Data, the arch appears. Moriarty steps over and inspects it, while in the background, Data, Georgie, and Pulaski move out of scene.
What have we here?
Computer, standing by. Moriarty reacts then.
What are you?
If you refer to the arch you ordered, it provides computer control. Do you wish to input any commands?
Not at this time.
The arch disappears.
It's dark magic, Moriarty!
Oh
The
my
best
God.
kind, I'm sure, but I need information.
Okay.
He heads in the direction where we last saw Data. London Street, another angle. As they move through the clutter of the street, Data and Geordie move slightly ahead. Geordie is anxious for the new adventure to begin. Pulaski lags a bit behind.
Data! I mean, Holmes, old boy. What are we looking for?
For whatever finds us, dear Watson.
And what found us was a 20 banger from DJ. Take them off, KAIDA. They drop a whole one.
You're too good at this.
5 feet.
Someone's got to be.
Chinchilla.
Sorry, what was that, Mox?
Somebody's got to be a professional around here. Thank you, Leon.
I got you.
Oh my God. Oh goodness. Geordie is anxious for the adventure to begin. You already said that, blah, blah, blah. Suddenly there's an off-screen scream from Pulaski. Data and Georgie spin around in response to find that Pulaski is gone.
Oh, thank fucking God.
And
Look,
nothing
an
of
alley
value was
entrance.
lost.
All right,
Data.
in simulation, let's go.
Glad we got rid of her. Data. Uh-oh. Did we lose Data?
Did we lose our data?
What happened?
I'm
Where'd
sitting.
he go?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm back. He has been abducted.
I think she's hiding. She's going to lead you in the wild goose chase and recount the story to everyone between here and Empress Centauri.
Data's eye catches her shoe, now scuffed on top and the sides. The trail of scuff marks, which runs along the sidewalk and to the nearby alley.
Watson, a trail. Leading to the alley, the doctor has been carried off by 2 men. One is tall, a seaman. The other is shorter, left-handed, and employed in a laboratory.
Left-handed? And works in a lab? How do you know that?
One set of footfalls are widely spaced with the uneven gait particular to seamen. The other set is evenly spaced, closer together. Further, you can see on the ground the swirling scrapes made by his left shoe as he twists back, presumably to see if he is being followed. Left-footed means left-handed. The dark coloration of the script. I can't. Hang on. Too much semen. The dark coloration of the scrapes are the leavings of natural rubber, a type of non-conductive soles used by researchers experimenting with electricity. Finally, there can be no argument. The game is afoot. Come, Watson.
Okay.
And Data charges off, following the trail leading to the alley. Geordie is right behind him. And that is the end of Act 2.
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to hold that back, but I just couldn't.
All right. I'll be right back.
But he said semen.
I have to relieve
I
myself.
apologize to the missus.
No, I'll deal with that in the morning. We'll save tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's Sammy.
So Special thank you to all 127 of you across platforms watching right now.
Jesus.
So thank you so much for
Yeah.
supporting us in our nonsense and shenanigans. This is fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I have to pee.
Love you guys. Okay. Oh, Sammy is away. You know what? Bye. You're ready for the next one. You know what? I don't have to explain myself. Verb.
Oh,
Oh no!
Huh?
Who died?
What just
We just
happened?
lost the director of
I
the
don't
town.
know.
yeah, the host of the
Hey.
stream. I don't have to explain myself. I'm just gonna disappear.
You know what? Be
She's
right
in the
back.
stream.
Where to be? Shoo.
Oh God.
That's why you never send women to do a
Hockney?
man's job.
All right, I'll try and do Hockney.
Yeah, we got Cockney, but yeah, no, I like Hockney
Oh,
better.
Cockney.
Yeah, you want the Cockney, all right.
That good enough?
I read it as hockey at first, so I was like, oh, they want a Canadian accent, eh? Like,
Hey, I'm sorry about your stuff there, eh? He took off and ran
why
around the
was that?
corner.
Why did you go from Canadian to Australian?
I
back to
have no
Canadian?
idea. I thought it was Irish, but whatever.
No, Sammy threw me off when he was switching from Black Geordie to British Geordie.
Because
So what
Jordan's
is it?
going back
Jordan
into
on
character.
character.
It's perfect. Great.
What I said was, oh, I'm so sorry there, Mr.
Wait,
Doctor.
did Data do the British accent on the show or not?
Terry, sorry
Yes.
about it, madam.
Sometimes, not the whole time.
Okay, because I watched clips of him in it. I didn't see him actually trying to pretend to be British. So
Everyone back?
Mate.
Ready?
To be fair,
Oh,
if
we
anything,
all ready,
Canadian
mate.
accent.
Ready to go, mate.
All right. Act 3.
Hold it
The
on, mate.
interior of the holiday. Data and Geordi, as Holmes and Watson turn off the street and enter the alley. Their footfalls echo, and they stand there catching their breath, just listening, and we hear other running footsteps ahead.
hear that? What do those footfalls tell you, Watson?
That we're on the right track.
More particularly, that our opposition does indeed consist of two men. That one of them is carrying the bound and gagged Dr. Pulaski. We must hurry.
Hey, yo.
Data scoots down the alley once more, Geordi in tow, as
Y'all know this because you read it in the home story, right?
Not at all. Since we did not hear the doctor's footfalls, we must presume she is being carried. And since we do not hear her calling for help, we know she is gagged. Further, both sets of footfalls are heavy and masculine. One man seems to shuffle and stumble in an irregular pattern. Since the ground is level, I must conclude that Dr. Pulaski is struggling against her captor, sporadically knocking him off stride. It is deduction pure and simple. Well, perhaps not that simple.
Data and Geordi are just rounding the only sharp bend in the alleyway, and the running footsteps ahead are loud and very near.
Here we go, Watson. I dare say we have caught up rather nicely with our quarry.
And Data and Georgie zoom out of the bend and come to a stop as they find themselves face to face with a dead-end brick wall. There's no sign of anyone else there, no doors, no manholes, no way out except back the way they came.
There should be a doorway.
Data turns and heads back up the alley. As Data and Georgie why do I keep saying Georgie? Georgie wander out of the alley. Georgie. Been a long
Georgie on my mind.
Across from them is a warehouse. Lestrade rushes up.
Holmes,
Irwin.
thank God you're here.
Lestrade grabs Data's arm, steers him with Geordi following to the London street where there's a crowd that is gathered in a circle to look at something on the ground.
Fight. Oh.
Make way.
Well,
make way.
Holmes,
Get
let's hear
the
it.
fuck out the way. Yeah, please make way for Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Crowd parts, and Lestrade, Data, and Geordi push through to find the object of interest. Lying on the ground is a body of a middle-aged, common-looking man. Now the feet of Data, Geordi, and Lestrade step into frame around the body as...
Feet, you say?
Feet.
It's murder, Holmes. Murder must foul.
Murder Holmes. It's Murder Holmes. Yeah.
A man, Data. Lestrade, Data, and Geordi stoop down for a closer inspection of the body, and all are now in frame as Geordi to Data.
Well, Holmes, let's hear it.
I was waiting for a motherfucker. There's nothing here of relevance.
Motherfucker.
I do not see how this connects with the disappearance of the doctor.
Dr. Watson is standing right there, Holmes.
Dr. Kate Pulaski. But do not concern yourself,
Hispanic.
Inspector. You're black. You have enough on your mind.
Blick.
She was with you.
Data, Geordie, Lestrade, and Body are in the scene in the angle. Both Geordie and Data are enthralled by this game. Geordie returns to his role as the counterfeit Watson.
Inspector, perhaps I can be of assistance. As I take note of this dead man, I deduced that he was strangled.
Geordie's moment in the sun.
Continued. The finger marks on his throat indicate the cause of death, and since there are signs of a struggle, it's obvious that his killer was a strangler who caught him from behind.
Hey, is that correct, mate?
What is correct is DJ with that 10 banger. Sammy is down 5 and TEBOW is down 15. Really, TEBOW is the worst.
Hey, somebody has to play it straight, okay? Come on.
No. No.
Yeah, I feel you, little dude.
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
I was crying. I got tears in my eyes.
No, look at his shoes. He's more a convict, released just today from Dartmoor prison. He spent the day in a tavern where he consumed large quantities of gin with his killer, who followed him to this spot and waited over there until the victim slipped into a drunken stupor, then out of fear, motivated only by self-protection, strangled him.
Data indicates a woman in the crowd.
There is your killer, Inspector.
She starts to run, but is grabbed by a Bobby, who brings her forward.
And when you check, I believe you will find this poor soul is the victim's common-law wife, who has been dreading his release because he is a vile and abusive man.
But Holmes, she doesn't have the strength of strangling him.
Not with her hands, no, but with her thighs.
Thighs.
Oh,
What did
you guys are synced up.
Yes, seriously.
Data reaches over and takes a beaded scarf from around the woman's neck.
When used as a garrote, what the hell is that?
Garrote.
Garrote.
To choke him.
Oh, okay. These beads will leave marks quite similar to fingerprints, except, my dear Watson, the marks on the victim are too evenly spaced to be caused by human hands.
Astounding, Holmes. Absolutely astounding, mate.
Worst Australian accent ever.
I'm bloody trying here, mate. I'm getting a little Irish.
It's better than the Australian. Do you have a little Irish in you?
I can do a little bit of the Irish here if you want to.
I do say I sound a little better black.
Screaming.
Would you like to see me Lucky Charms?
Say you'll never get my Lucky Charms.
You'll never get me Lucky Charms again, mate.
No.
Wait. Now it's like some kind of hybrid of like bad Irish and bad Australian.
I can't do accents, man.
We should at least sound like bad South African, but it doesn't.
Hey, Bumba Clot Ross Clot, man. Hey, absolutely understand all I'm saying.
That Bumba Clot murderer.
But the pussy clot murder blood. Pussy clot. Murder clot.
No.
Not a mercy.
Computer says no. Data is uninterested in the compliment or further discussion of this crime. He turns and scans the street. He notices a tall man, Moriarty, entering a warehouse. Back to the scene, Data has lost interest in the murder.
Inspector, for reasons strictly personal, I must leave. Come, Watson, this murder is not connected with our case.
If this murder isn't connected to the disappearance of Dr. Polanski, then the computer is running on an independent program. That's how you do an Irish accent, by the way. There you go.
Yes.
Why?
Who? Oh, I do not know. My lucky charms are not here, and that troubles me.
Then you don't know what's coming next.
No.
Jordan's still enjoying the game.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Ew.
Back to the London Street. Another angle. Data and Georgie leave the scene of the crime as
Geordie.
a pushcart arrives to carry off the corpse, and the Bobby and Lestrade lead the woman away. Data and Georgie approach the warehouse. There are a couple of drunken seamen staggering along the sidewalk. Ha Nearby is a very dangerous-looking thug, beyond whom is a vibrantly painted whore.
I like that it's
Thug.
capitalized.
I know.
Thug! Whore!
A whore. A thug comes up and grabs Data's coat. And there wasn't a
Do you have
scene
any
in this
coppers
episode
for a
of this.
hungry man?
I'll give you some value for your copper, mate.
Fucking Christ.
There's an air of violence about this beggar.
Allow us to pass.
Give it up.
Ain't no man left in London even.
Release my coat, or I'll be forced to give you a severe thrashing.
You thrash me.
Why? As the thug backs off, he bumps into Geordie, then pushes him aside and leaves.
It's getting a little rough. Where to now?
We will find Dr. Pulaski inside.
How do you know that?
It is the only obvious choice.
Why all of a sudden is the obvious choice to be the correct choice? Isn't it this game of misdirection?
Not anymore. He wants us to find him.
Who does?
The master criminal. The man Holmes could only defeat at the cost of his own life at Reichenbach Falls. Our adversary, my dear Watson, is none other than Professor Moriarty himself.
Great. This is really getting good.
Data pushes open the door. Geordie follows him through to the interior of the warehouse. It's long and narrow and
Diggity.
crammed full of barrels and crates. Data leads them down an aisle following a set of wet footprints.
Well, why are they wet?
Hey, yo.
Blimey, there's nothing in here but these barrels.
And a trail of semen,
Oh no!
which is so well marked that obviously we are meant to follow it.
As the aisle ends against a blank wall,
Another dead end.
Data runs his finger along a seam in the wooden wall.
Why'd they put seam and in right next to each other?
You know, Somebody had it. Somebody had it.
No, Watson, not a dead end at all. Here, can you see these scratches?
Data pushes against the wall just to the left of the little scratches, and the wall slides open to reveal another room, to which we are inside of Moriarty's lair, a tight angle panning across a windowless, doorless room full of Victorian finery and bric-a-brac, a lab table and boxes full of bizarre tools, equipment, wires, and we...
The doctor was right. Now we have a game worth playing.
The voice of Moriarty, mellifluous and evil.
The time for games is over.
Professor Moriarty, I presume.
Moriarty, tall, angular, in long frock, appears from the side. Geordie turns to Data.
And then he breaks character and goes, "How you know that?"
He
so
is the one worthy opponent created by the author Conan Doyle.
And like the spider, I feel the streams vibrate whenever anyone new chances into my web. Welcome, my dear Holmes, but not Holmes, and Dr. Watson, but not Watson.
Cute.
What do you mean? How would he know that we're not what we appear to be?
Where is Dr. Pulaski?
She's here.
You don't see her.
She would not have answered any questions.
She's provided many answers. Do you forget I have plans, your equal, dear Holmes? I've read her expressions, and what she's not said is important as her words.
Have you injured her?
I will if necessary, Holmes. but my mind is crowded with images, thoughts I don't understand yet and cannot purge. They plague me. I thought you had to read that stuff. My bad. You associate looking at so oddly. Though I've never met nor seen you the likes of either of you. I'm familiar with you both, and it's very confusing.
Data does not respond.
I felt new realities at the edge of my consciousness, ready to break through. Surely, Holmes, if that's who you truly are, you all people can appreciate what I mean.
Data!
Say nothing, motherfucker.
I know there's great power called computer. Why is it the Oracle at Delphi? A power which controls all of
He
this
waves
to
his
which we
hand
speak.
to encompass everything. Yes, thank you.
Arch.
To the amazement of Data and Geordi, the computer arch appears.
This isn't right! Data! How can the holographic image count for an arts?
Data looks from the arch. The flare. Data looks from the arch to Moriarty as his brain. Oh, that dog from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Snagglepuss.
Oh my god. Data looks from the arch to Moriarty as his brain tries to sort it out. Moriarty takes a piece of paper from the pad beside his desk and quickly sketches a simple outline on the paper.
It is described a great monstrous shape, which I am like a fly, stuck on each other's back, adrift in great emptiness.
He gives the paper to Data.
What is this, Holmes?
Data stares in shock at the drawing, which neither we nor Geordi can see. Then abruptly, paper still in hand, he turns. And then, as Data, followed by Geordi, God damn it, hurries through the warehouse toward the door.
Tell me. Stop and tell me, man.
Data glances back but doesn't break stride.
Data! What's going on?
We must leave.
Geordi's a few paces behind.
What's on the paper?
Why does it frighten you, Holmes?
Back to the London street. Data and Geordi come out of the warehouse. The characters who have been inhabiting the street are more aggressive now than they had been. Data and Geordi are pulled out by two whores, by a couple of beggars who demand money and physically attempt to impede them.
This will be fun.
Data uses his hands to move a legless beggar out of his way. The Fellini-like scene goes on.
Get legless!
Throw that
All right.
cripple out the way.
Who wants to be the beggar? Because we can do...
I'll be a beggar.
Beggar wasn't a sign.
Okay,
You'll be the
how you
beggar.
want to do this? How you want to do this? Same time?
Beggar. Four.
Same time.
Beggar.
Same time.
Four.
No.
Go for it.
A few coppers, mate.
Hey, you got more than you need.
Give it up for a cripple.
Never mind her. Give it here. Don't pull away.
Have pity. You could be like me. I could never be like you again.
They got not one defeat, but their face. I got a couple of young ones even.
I'll go family. Don't let them be hungry. Just a few couples.
I got me 3 of them. Get me a few bob up, Lordy. I'll suck your dick.
It won't mean a bit to you.
They arrive at where the exit should be.
Jason Statham with the Snagglepuss horror. I'm bold. I like to drive fast, and I have a car.
I'm bold even. I like to drive fast, and I got a car.
Computer exit.
Oh my god. Exit doors materialize.
Will you please tell me what is going on?
Data steps through and into the Enterprise corridor. Geordi exits. The doors close.
Bye.
Computer, execute a complete shutdown of the holodeck.
Access denied.
Explain.
Override protocol has been initiated.
bitch.
They step to the holodeck doors, which open to reveal the London street scene, still active and bustling. Geordi is stunned.
The program is still running. It didn't shut down.
We must see the captain.
Data strides down the corridor, heading for the turbo lift as the holodeck doors close and Geordi starts to follow Data.
What is it? What's on the paper? Why can't you shut down the holodeck? Data, wait.
This.
Shows Geordi the paper. It's a sketch of the USS Enterprise.
This is impossible. How could a character from 1890 London be able to draw a picture of a starship? Who has control of the computer?
He does. Moriarty.
How is that possible? I don't understand.
No shit, Sherlock. Neither do I.
What about the doctor? Is she all right?
Nah, she did.
Bitch is dead.
She's in grave danger.
Off Geordi's reaction, we fade out. And that is the end of Act 3.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
I already told you he dead.
He be dead. He be dying then.
Hey, he be dead and shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all dead and shit.
Shout out and thank you to all 147 of you across platforms. Do the likey bits, like the stream if you're entertained or if you're cringe watching.
Horrified, mortified.
Hit the like button. It's fun for us.
Hey man, that nigga woke up dead and shit, dog.
He was like that when I got here. Oh god. So
He was cold before I got. Hey, those shoes and socks was off when I got here.
That lube was on his ass when I found him.
he said he was hanging out with Diddy earlier, you know. Back at the
you guys heard
Enterprise.
about that? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
You guys heard that story like a week ago, right? That there was this dude that died on the subway. One woman robbed him, and then another man raped him.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not funny.
In that order?
That's how I want to go.
Yeah.
Why am I laughing at that?
Seriously? Laughing at that.
No, it actually happens.
Which is, I think, is the way he deadpan delivered that is why it's funny.
Deadpan?
No, I'm just saying. If I can get
Some
action
woman robbed him and
postmortem-
some man raped him. Almost like a news anchor.
After he died.
Well, to be fair, it's old news.
I'm just saying, if I can get action post-mortem, I was doing something right?
You know what I'm saying? At least wipe me
Y'all
up
feel me?
afterwards.
Oh gosh. Throw a towel over it or
I
something.
forgot about that. Yeah, the dude, there was a.
No, he's laughing about it.
You guys are
I
all
wasn't
sick.
paying attention. I don't have any freaking lines, man.
Seriously.
Ready? Got 2 more
Ready
acts
as
to
I-
get through.
As ready as I could ever be.
Oh my god. Okay. Back to the Enterprise. We're in the interior of the observation lounge. Picard has assembled staff. Troy, Riker, Worf, Data, and Geordi. The latter two still in the Victorian costumes. He's holding Moriarty's sketch of the Enterprise in his hands.
Computer, tell me, why wasn't the holodeck program terminated?
The override protocol has been initiated.
On whose authority?
Lieutenant Geordi LaForge. All eyes turn to Geordi.
Me?
The black guy?
Tell me again what happened. Exactly.
Dr. Belansky and I had a discussion about whether Data could solve an original Holmes type mystery.
And you asked the computer to provide one?
Yes, with a worthy opponent.
Worthy of Holmes?
The realization comes to Geordi.
Oh my God! I asked for a Sherlock Holmes type mystery with an opponent capable of defeating Data. That must be it.
Terribly.
I just realized you're Picard. Why the fuck does he sound like that? What?
I don't know.
He's like
I
an
don't know.
evil villain, like a maniacal villain.
I don't know. I just pulled that out of my ass.
You're like fucking going into this
That's how I came up with this voice. Just run with it.
No, that was so Cicero. Like you are so little goblin dude right now.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Iron. That's exactly what I was going for, but I kind of fucked it up.
Can you hit me with terribly?
Terribly.
Captain, I'm sorry.
I understand, Lieutenant. Well, at least now we have part of an explanation. The computer is not trying to confound Holmes, which would be relatively easy. It has been ordered to create an adversary to defeat Data. Until next time!
Heat man!
Jordy turns away.
I got carried away.
That's passed. Character Moriarty, you said he called for the arch?
Yes.
So he's able to access the computer.
And perhaps also our library files. That level of information would be necessary in order to create a true adversary for me.
Theorize, Data. What are his limits?
Well, he has a very small penis. He is still a fictional character, originally programmed with 19th century knowledge.
But with access now to the 24th century. Good job, you idiots.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
What does he need to begin making use of that?
Only time.
Sir, I could lead a security team to sweep the holodeck, find a doctor, and bring her out.
I like the Texas Wharf. It's pretty cool.
To get a posse together and go get fucking
Wharf on horseback. Captain, I believe that would place the doctor at risk. It is probable that the mortality failsafe has been overridden.
Computer, locate Dr. Pulaski.
Dr. Pulaski is on holodeck 2.
And her vital signs?
Strong and stable.
Giggity.
Counselor Troy, do you have a sense of our opponent?
It's difficult for me to separate a single individual from all the disorder I feel down there. Captain, what is unusual about this is that I should not be able to sense a holographic projection at all, and yet I do.
Enough with this hippie bullshit. Captain, recommend we try to destroy the hologram generators themselves. Is that possible, Jordy? You fucknut.
Using waveguides, I can split the particle stream of matter and antimatter chamber and route them down to the existing conduit into the holodeck. That makes total sense, right? If it is accelerated to a sufficient velocity, that will be quite literally wash away all present holographic constructs. The London buildings, the streets, the people.
The people.
All gone, including Moriarty. Problem solved, motherfucker.
And the bitch?
The particle stream will tear apart human flesh as well. That option is not acceptable. Nine!
It's a Yahtzee now.
999.
The third Riker.
The third.
Can you rename the episode?
Oh shit!
I'm suddenly sensing more energy on the holodeck, as if one unifying force, one consciousness is trying to bring it all into focus.
Those are Riker's gas chambers. Captain, there's only one thing which can explain this. In programming Moriarty to defeat me, not Holmes, he had to be able to acquire something which I possess.
Exactly what?
Consciousness. He cannot defeat me without it.
Computer, what happened?
Before that, suddenly the ship shakes, very quick,
sorry.
very violent, then stops.
Computer, what happened?
Attitude and stabilization control of the Enterprise was momentarily transferred to holodeck 2.
Data, I think it's best if you and I return to the holodeck, you fuck.
I will change into my uniform.
No, I'll change into an appropriate costume.
Damn
It
it,
seems
Picard,
he
trying to
feeds
show
on
me up.
knowledge. Let's not give your nemesis any more information than we have to.
We go back to the interior of Moriarty's lair, tight angle panning, a windowless, doorless room full of Victorian finery and bric-a-brac, a blackboard covered with equations surrounding a sketch of the Enterprise, a lab table and boxes full of bizarre tools, equipment, wires, and Moriarty is standing there by what now is an assembled heap of odd machinery. Gears and belts and pistons and coils, a boiler and an upright
Oh my.
exhaust pipe. Riveted iron brass plates for a covering, a large clutch lever, and a mechanical arrow indicator for engage, disengage, currently set to the latter. He steps away from the machine and crosses the little room. Pulaski.
Oh, sorry. How did you shake the room?
I'm not sure.
Moriarty approaches the table and pours a cup of tea for Dr. Pulaski. Pulaski has guessed that something is out of whack and her best course of action is to provide as little info as possible.
No, my dear lady. Would that be one lump or two?
Lumps out of the lady's teeth.
Lumps, Professor? What sort of lumps?
A punch her in the face.
Rubber mallet and hits her in the head with it.
He drops 2 into her cup of tea, and now he lifts the creamer.
Oh God.
Milk, of course.
It's not milk. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Give your life philosophy. I didn't hear.
Why not?
Mr. Computer proposes the incredible thought we are traveling in a great vessel of some sort.
Moriarty pours the milk into Pulaski's cup, and he gently slides her cup and saucer to her.
Now, is that true?
What you're talking about?
The scones are likewise a must.
He fucking pivots worse than a woman on a period.
What?
He pivots from like the ship. Oh, the scones are real. Yeah.
Abe or Abe, remember for 3 months. They most cursed abortion.
Abe
It's true. He slides her the tray of biscuits, muffins, and pastry. She stares at everything, finally lifts the tea to her lips and gives it the merest taste as he watches expectantly. And?
It's really quite excellent.
Strange. It actually pleases me to hear you say that.
Very strange. You're beginning to sound quite different from the Moriarty I've read about.
Moriarty smiles, takes a bite of a pastry, and?
You're not frightened of me?
No.
Well, you should be. Mr. Computer, the arch, please.
And the arch and exit materialize out of the near wall.
I had no idea Moriarty was deaf.
Yeah, I know, right? The computer's a woman, you fool.
You make me feel good and make me feel bad.
He went full.
I will gain you to our home.
You went full retard. You never go full retard.
I gave my line. It's all you, Jess.
Stunned, Pulaski watches as Moriarty types very rapidly in two-finger style. Then after a bit, while still typing,
I just can't seem to remember that last command. Ah, well, sooner or later it'll all come to me.
then he hits one more button and the arch dematerializes. And now Moriarty stands, strolls to his lab equipment, putters among it, picking up pieces here and there, turning them, staring at them from various angles. As?
But in the meantime, I decided to approach the problem from a more familiar perspective. There's really no reason I shouldn't be able to use some of the knowledge from my world in order to bring me closer to yours.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you do, madam. The more you proclaim your ignorance, the more you attempt to mislead me. The more I'm on to you, and your silence speaks volumes.
Good. Then if you know what I'm saying when I'm not saying anything, what do you need me for? Thanks for the tea and crumpets, but I guess I'll be going.
Well, back to here.
Moriarty jabs his finger against his blackboard drawing of the Enterprise.
Yes, would you care to join me?
In time. I'll leave all of this and join you out there.
Indicates a place on the drawing.
Just show me on the drawing where he touched you.
Or is this where we both are right now?
Right now, we are in London. Tell me what you want from me or allow me to leave.
Frankly, now, I want nothing more than what a fisherman expects from the worm. You, dear doctor, will be the lure, and this will be the hook. For your
Pull the
captain.
dick out, curve.
For the record, he's indicating the odd unassembled equipment, not his penis. Go on.
Can it be both?
You stole
Right?
the words of my
Why not both?
He's gonna pull out his curved dick.
We were all thinking it.
Yes, I got a curve
Words.
for you. Yes.
I'm gonna wake up fired.
For your captain, Jean-Luc Picard.
Look, just say it again. Please say Jean-Luc Picard in that voice again.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Moriarty grins.
How well you know.
Carrier corridor on the Enterprise. Outside the holodeck, Picard is dressed in the costume of a Victorian gentleman. Data, as he has been as Sherlock Holmes. Riker, Worf, wearing the costume of Victorian gentleman, steps off the turbo lift, waiting. Riker eyes Picard and Data as they stride up.
Nice suits.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be standing by to assist you on the holodeck if needed.
You're going to be a sensation in Berlin.
Shall we say, sally forth, Mr. Holmes? Computer, tell me, is the program still running?
Affirmative. You may enter.
What was he?
I'm trying to do Clint Eastwood, but it's not working too well.
No, it was pretty good.
I thought we were doing like Riker as Picard or something for a second there.
The holodeck doors open to reveal the London street. It's still night, but it's changed. Like a photograph which has been torn, parts of the computer-generated image have deteriorated. The wall of the holodeck shows.
We don't have much time. He's getting more control over his environment. Come on. Let us see if we can beat Professor Moriarty by giving him absolutely everything he wants. And then some.
Picard and Data enter the holodeck. End of Act 4.
Oh my god.
One more, guys. One more. Thank you to all 156 of you across platforms tuning in for our shenanigans. We are
Yeah, make
proceeding.
sure you like the stream and keep it tight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And follow and like everybody's stuff that's on the panel. Their links are in the description.
Not
Yeah,
after
if you
this
don't
shit,
like
they're
my
not going
channel, I'll
to.
take a shit on you.
They're going to. They're going to manifest
In the
it.
descriptions, subscribe this $1.49 super sticker from Granola Grin. Thank you so much. What did they send? What did they send?
Some popcorn.
Popcorn. I like it.
If we could set a record for the fastest block buttons hit, I think we can set it tonight.
You know, goals are goals.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, if you want to
Block
follow
button.
me on Twitter, you can follow me on the Twitter.
Did he just cut out?
I don't know.
No!
We lost it. We lost him.
It's always the most funny when people are trying to plug themselves and then they're.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Have you heard the definition of hubris?
Everything just froze up for me. What the hell?
StreamYard's been acting a little wonky lately. It kicked me out of my own stream, so that's fun.
It staved you.
Act 5.
Oh, look, it did it again. Star damn StreamYard.
You suck. You suck. Okay. Act 5. Interior holodeck, London Street, angles on Picard and Data. It's nighttime. As they walk up the street, in addition to evidence of tears in the holodeck program. The inhabitants of the street are in an uglier mood than we've seen before. Picard points to a place where the holodeck wall shows through the London view.
Obviously, he's attempting to alter the program.
Picard sees something on the street, reaches down to pick it up.
Captain.
Twopence. A sign of good luck. We may need some.
I guess I'm the Dave Chappelle haters guy now.
A huge London ruffian, who's the ruffian, has stepped in to place a hand on Picard's pocket. He is dangerous looking. Dangerous looking.
I'll have that coin and the rest of what you have, bitch.
Hi, Freddy.
As the man pulls out the pocket with sudden violence. Let's see. As the man pulls out the pocket, at the pocket with sudden violence, others in the crowd move in like jackals. Engel emphasizes on Picard and the ruffian, who pulls at Picard's clothing.
I said, show me that thing.
Oh my.
Okay.
I want it and your money.
You can't handle it.
The thug pulls a knife.
Data
steps up and grabs the ruffian with one hand, lifts him off the ground. The others in the crowd back off.
By the way, this was my favorite part in the whole episode.
Captain, this holographic image differs from any I have encountered. It is possible he could have seriously injured you.
It's more serious than that. I think the mortality failsafe has been circumvented. It could have killed me.
Query, is the converse also true? Are these projections susceptible to our technology?
I don't know. And don't call me Query.
Ruffian sees what has him. His voice comes out weakly.
Let me go, Gov.
Take his knife and let him go, Data.
Data takes the knife, then releases the ruffian, who slinks off. And this
We'll
is
find more.
in the show, so we're just going to go off of voice.
Okay. We'll find Moriarty this way, the warehouse.
And they are in the interior of the warehouse as they cross to the wall.
Moriarty is making it very easy for us to find him.
Captain, permission to test my theory.
Granted, bitch.
Data removes a phaser from his pocket, makes a slight adjustment in the setting, then fires at a crate. And it blows up and disappears.
Under normal circumstances, the phaser would pass right through the holographic image.
How would it affect a character like Moriarty?
Really? The effect on him should be the same as it was on the crate. Duh.
So you're back.
He's slowly
Really,
turning into
Captain?
Arthur Morgan.
Back
Look, all you gotta
inside
do
the
is say,
lair. Go ahead.
I was gonna say all he has to say now. Where's my money?
Where's my money, bitch?
I need my money. Dutch, we only need some more money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time too.
I'm not trying to go to Tahiti, Dutch.
Star Trek Red Redemption.
Not a nugget. Blackheart says Lamau. It's just Star Trek Red Dead Redemption. At this point.
See,
More like retard redemption at this point.
Oh,
When we gonna drag a woman off by a horse for trying to?
There's whores everywhere. Just
Peter
take the
to
pic.
There's whores everywhere.
Take the pic.
I seen your name in our ledger.
Back in the interior of Moriarty's lair, as Picard enters with Data, this room has also changed. Much more of the holodeck wall is showing. Moriarty is standing by his odd machine. It has changed. On the blackboard, the rough sketch of the Enterprise has been replaced by detailed, colored schematics. Sorry, KAIDA.
It took a minute to say it.
It did take a second.
Detailed, colored schematics. Pulaski knows that something has gone wrong, and she's interested to see how this is going to
They
play
were separate
out.
but equal schematics.
You know, 1988 was a different time.
You said colored too. I was supposed to say colored.
Colored schematics.
Oh my god.
Moriarty, take it away.
Captain Picard.
Oh my god, no.
Bitch, you all right?
I'm fine, except for being crammed full of crumpets.
Hey,
Euphemism.
I did not do that to that woman.
Crumpets?
You look quite dashing, Captain. This is the first time I get to see you in action.
Are you gonna keep the lights off?
I hope you're not disappointed.
I'm sure I won't be.
You two have gotten awfully.
Chummy? Yes. This time together has been quite pleasant. I'm a civilized abductor, Captain Picard. Civilized but still dangerous.
That's like a rapist saying he uses lube, so he's like
Right?
civilized.
Super
Right?
polite about it.
Guy.
I use
Yeah.
lube so it don't tear. I'm a good guy.
You think you're
Very
about like a
considerate.
size 6?
Moriarty slams the handle of the machine into the engaged position. The room rocks. Riker and the bridge crew are thrown around.
It's the holodeck control. Wait, I totally lost the ball on that one, man.
No, you're right.
Worf.
Just go.
No, you had the option to say Worf. You could have done it with the V.
I got a mouthful of candy. I can't. I'll spit it everywhere.
Worf touching his
Phrasing.
insignia in order to respond to Riker.
Here, sir.
Oh,
Status.
thank
Has
God,
anything
I finally
changed?
caught up with the script.
Worf looks the particle device over, responds.
No, I ain't heard nothing from him yet.
We ain't seen shit.
The shaking has stopped, and now we're back in the interior of Moriarty's lair.
Moriarty, you were conjured up to defeat Holmes here. And once that attempt is concluded, we're going to lose. Your program has run its course. Your existence is done.
Picard nods at Data, and Data who nods.
Congratulations, Professor Moriarty. I capitulate to the better man. Your victory is well earned.
Data steps forward toward Moriarty, his hand outstretched to shake the professor's, but Moriarty pulls away.
It's going beyond that little game, Mr. Data. You'll note I no longer call you Holmes. Whatever I was when this began, I've grown. I'm understanding more and more, and I'm able to use the power at my fingertips.
Again, he throws the lever. The room rocks.
Nigga death.
I can affect this vessel, if that's where we are. I can also inflict bodily harm on you or your doctor.
Yes, I know that, Moriarty. But you haven't. You took this ship because you wanted to get my attention. You haven't. So you have to ask yourself, do you feel lucky?
The same thing you want for yourself, to continue to exist. If I destroy the surroundings, this vessel, can you say it doesn't matter to you? Interesting pun, don't you agree? For matters what I'm not. Computers taught me that I'm made up of a lot of energy. Oh, only energy, whatever.
I like your choice better.
Same difference, whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up, asshole.
That may not be completely true, Professor. This, which we call our holodeck, makes use of the same principle in another of our devices called the transporter. By the year in which you live, humans have discovered that matter and energy are interchangeable. On this holodeck, energy has been converted to matter. Thus, you only have substance, but only here.
And if I step off this holodeck,
Everyone hesitates over what the real answer to this is.
You would cease to be.
You're not alive, Moriarty. As I said, you are only.
a holographic image, I know. But are you sure?
Yes?
Does he have a life? He's a machine, but is that all he is?
No, he's more.
Exactly. It's the definition of life. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am.
The fuck did you just call me?
It's the most important one for me. The only one that matters. You or someone at your computer program a nefarious fictional character from 19th century London. And that's how I arrived. I'm no longer a creation. I no longer the evil character. I've changed. I'm alive and aware of my own consciousness.
Moriarty throws Pulaski an almost tender look.
I'm responsible for the safety of this vessel and crew.
God damn it.
And I want my existence. I want it out there just as you have yours.
Picard exchanges looks with his associates. Then,
That may not be possible.
Then you must do murder.
I cannot give you what you want.
Because you do not yet know how to convert holodeck matter into a more permanent form.
That's true, motherfucker.
Moriarty holds Picard with a long look.
A pity. What I've seen, what I've learned, fascinates me. I don't want to die.
I don't want to kill you.
Madam, I have enjoyed your company.
You whore!
It's been different.
I bet. Holodeck dick.
Computer. Arch.
The arch appears.
Cancel override protocol and return control of the holodeck to your main computer, and my fate's in your hands, as it perhaps always was.
Bridge, this is the captain.
This is the bridge.
Number one, the situation is under control.
Word.
Picard, as he stands, then.
Professor Moriarty, this ship is vast. Library memory capacity.
How will I know?
We will save this program of you. You will not be extinguished. We will save every aspect of you that exists now. And I promise, we will try to discover a way to bring you back in a form capable of leaving this holodeck.
Moriarty looks toward Pulaski, who is nodding rapidly, as if to say, trust him.
Then perhaps we'll meet again someday, madam.
Many years, time won't pass for you, but I may be an old woman. I'm not already.
No, right?
Still a whore.
Moriarty.
Oh, yeah. I'll still find you with crumpets, madam. I detest
They'll
long
fill you with
goodbyes.
crumpets. Oh my.
Yeah.
That's what I say to all the ladies.
Only works on the British gals.
Oh, God.
What's going on, girl? Can I fill you with crumpets?
Leon, did you finish the
Yeah, no, I did.
test?
Oh,
okay.
fine.
Okay. Crumpet
Y'all looking for
currency.
some crumpet?
Trumpet currency.
A beat, then Moriarty and the entire room fade away. The three are standing in the holodeck. Oh yeah, this isn't in the show. This is the problematic portion that goes with the whole like lore of how the holodeck works and matter appearing outside.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Right up to the end, he never knew.
No, he didn't.
Pulaski.
Pulaski.
Shit, sorry.
Pulaski's taking a
what?
shit.
That he could leave the holodeck.
But that's not possible.
I do not know how, but for Moriarty it was.
And you lied when you told him he couldn't leave the holodeck.
No, what the captain said was that we do not know how to convert holodeck matter into a more permanent form, which is true. But even after we review this program, we still may not have the answer.
Doctor, even with all his assurances, that character is still Professor Moriarty. I will need to know a lot more about him before I allow him loose on my ship. He has, after all, made his reputation through cunning and deceit.
But how do you know he could leave the holodeck?
Data?
Data reaches into his coat pocket and removes the paper on which Moriarty first drew the sketch of the Enterprise.
It's a drawing.
No, the paper. This piece of paper was created as part of the holodeck illusion. If it could leave the holodeck, so too could Moriarty.
I'm impressed.
It is elementary, my dear doctor. It is elementary.
And then we go back to the interior of main engineering. As Picard, back in uniform, enters, Geordi is beside the Victory model. He crosses to where Geordi is examining the model. Geordi has lost some of his normal buoyancy because he is feeling responsible for what has happened. Picard watches him for a moment.
Damaged?
Yes, a spar was cracked when the Enterprise was shaking. Otherwise, she seems to have weathered it nicely.
She's beautifully turned out, Lieutenant. Wonderful testimony to simpler time.
Yes. It's simply, I just can't help thinking how badly it could have been damaged. All because I misspoke a word.
Will she still sail?
Yes, sir.
As will we.
Right on.
Captain, Starship Victory has arrived.
On my way, number one.
We hold on Geordi in the model of the Victory, and we see his mood is beginning to lighten as he fixes her spar. Oh no.
My mood is lightened. I feel weightless.
Are you fixing her spar?
I think crumpets are a cookie, Blackheart.
I feel wunderbar.
They're not cookie exactly. But
Cookie-ish.
Yeah, they come in. You get them in the freezer here, and you get like nooks and crannies you can fill with lots of butter and jam and shit.
Or semen.
Here. So
yeah.
to finish off the episode, to end Act 5, we end on the exterior in space of the Enterprise. It's in the distance. The other ship, the Victory, approaches. Fade freaking out. Bravo.
Wow. Oh, that was probably the most off the chain one we've ever done. Holy shit.
Yes.
I had a blast.
And 164 of you are still watching this across platform.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I hope
gosh,
y'all
let's
were
do
entertained.
Yes. Dance, KAIDA, dance. You did great.
You can't see, but I'm dancing.
Damn, he looks fucking dead.
You all right, bud?
Oh gosh, that was fun. Thank you
When
so
I
much,
gave it
everybody.
You know, I just brought so much to my character. I'm just a little exhausted.
We're all exhausted for you, trust me.
Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Beautifully done, everybody.
Put so much energy into his performance. By the end of it, he's just all worn out.
Look at the little. He's tuckered out. Look at him go.
Guys,
Give him a blanket.
Okay, want to do some quick outros? Leon, start with you. What are you up to next?
Yeah, I might be hopping over to Sapenzo's stream if he's still going. I don't know. I do have Countercast tomorrow though with Niat, Iron Oxide, Mugen Lord, a bunch of others, and we're gonna talk about Until Dawn as well as roast some fake anti-woke motherfuckers for trying to claim things like Expedition 33 and Oblivion are woke. So prepare your asshole, Yours Torch Games and JDA.
It's okay, they're gonna each other up.
Knowing them.
Darnell, what do you have coming up? What are you doing? Where are you gonna be?
I have Pop Culture Beatdown with Sean Third Realify and Killer Games Mike on Monday at his channel on Rumble. Tuesday, I will be with this beautiful woman again doing AI Dungeon. I had a fucking blast last time. I'll work on some more accents for you this time.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Tuesday night, Thursday, Friday, I'll probably be with Sean and Gina on their show, their insane shows. Friday, I will be at Insert Title here on Brooklyn Emerald Arrows channel. On Rumble. And lastly, rumble.com/@Darnell Quigley. You can find my AI music. I have a shit ton of songs up. We're going to put some more up as soon as we're done here. Go check it out. It's real cool and fun music.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Darnell. Sammy 3Pete, where are you going to be? What do you got going on?
Well, I'm going to be doing a stint at the Black History Museum. Everyone,
you'll be looking for a job tomorrow.
You'll be in jail.
Yeah, if I'm not fired by tomorrow, I will be on Eclectic Goats channel. If I'm not arrested by the time I go to work, I'll be on Leon's channel on Tuesday for Tinfoil Haters. We have Hayden Wayne. Otherwise, I'm just going to be laying low.
Well, links are in the description, so follow him and keep up on what he's posting because he'll tell you where he's going to be.
Subscribe, but yes, if someone wants to take a shot at me, I don't blame you. That'll.
Bless you, Sammy. Bless you, Sammy.
Somebody wants to MLK you.
Diesel. Links in the description, but are you going to be doing anything? Anything coming up?
I may be on Real Wade Nation Gaming channel Saturday. Doing a watch party on Tron Legacy. I'm gonna be streaming more. I've got things are working on. I've got some more time now. I'm gonna be streaming more, but I'll figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
I'm around. I'm always around like cancer and tumors and herpes.
Wow. Oh no.
Jeez.
KAIDA, what do you
so
have?
good.
I know. I was going to say the cancer we don't necessarily want to get rid of. It's the benign kind. KAIDA, what do you have coming up? You've got New Blackstreet?
Yes. We have New Blackstreet tomorrow night during Moxie's time frame because we're black and we like to appropriate. So we're going to take her time slot and make sure that you go by. We have Tug's Life on tomorrow night, so that should be fun. Met her in Vegas. She was really nice. And gave her the time slot that I gave Cinevere. So that was kind of fucked up on my part, but she will be there tomorrow. So look out for that. Also, I have a video coming out tomorrow about JDA, Torch, and Expedition 33, kind of glazing that a little bit. So look forward to that. Trying to get back in the algorithm because a week off kind of fucked me in the ass. So I'm trying to get it nice, trying to get it tight. So make sure you check that out. Tuesday, I should be on Tuesday night's main event because I am a part of Geeks and Gamers now. Apparently.
All right, fuck this guy.
I want everyone to know the last time I was on a stream with KAIDA, I was talking about YouTube and subscriber numbers and how it doesn't really matter. And he's all like, oh, yeah, this is the guy who's got 11,000 subs. And here we are a few months later, and this guy is over here on Geeks and Gamers. So just saying.
Yeah, man, it was just
bitching about this.
Speaking of Eminem, TEBOW, what do you got coming up?
Actually, real quick, TEBOW, before you go, sorry. Sebrew was asking for Diesel's channel link. Diesel, you don't stream to your channel, right? You're on other people's, or do you have a channel link he wants to drop?
I got a channel, but I haven't done anything on it since who knows, like last year. You can follow me on. You can follow me on X though, man. If you want.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll link your X. I've got it here. So anyway, just making sure. Sorry. Continue, TEBOW. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. No, I just do my usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday stuff. Although baseball season's been kicking me in the nuts, so I don't even know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow night. My son's games go to like 9:15, 9:30ish. So I don't know. Should be streaming tomorrow night. Might just be a little bit later than usual. And then, yeah, just the usual couple videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams. Expedition 33. That game is freaking amazing. Anybody who says it's woke is just like got shit for brains. So.
It's woke.
Follow TEBOW, Minimal Effort Live. Tiny but fierce. Do you have anything coming up?
Well, I've got some regular shows on Tuesday. And Fridays I'm on Drunken Emerald Arrow channel. Tuesday with Nerds doing on the news, and Friday for Insert Title here. And Sundays I do Pop Culture Patriot on Horny House channel. But I'm not so sure how this next week's gonna go. I'm kind of may need to take a break for a little bit.
Well, take care of yourself because we need to see you around more often. So rest up, come back. And we're going to do some more Star Trek stuff next month.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody on panel, everyone who donated, all of you beautiful people that are still hanging out. It's 169 of you.
Oh,
69, dude.
Yeah. 69. All right. On that note, thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great week. We'll see you. I have a show tomorrow night with Horror with Nads. So, yeah. So follow everybody on the panel. We'll check you out next time. Have a good night.
Night.